We previously looked at standard algorithms that utilize array traversals to determine a minimum or maximum value of a list of numbers, compute the sum, average, or mode, determine if an element has a particular property, and so on. So today we'll look at a standard array algorithm that utilizes traversals to shift or rotate the elements of an array of numbers to the right. So given our array of numbers here, which we've initialized earlier using an initializer list, and we print each number in the array using this indexed for loop. And we can see the following output. Now what we'll do is declare a static method, and we'll call this rotate right, and we'll pass in our array of numbers. So for our array of numbers here, we expect this method to rotate the numbers to the right. So that means the last number will become the first number, and then the remaining numbers get shifted to the right. So that should be our result. So we'll first declare a temporary array of numbers, and that's going to be an integer array that has the same size as our array of numbers. And now we can use an indexed for loop to loop through the numbers in our array. So first we check if I is greater than 0. So we're starting from the second number onwards. So we set temp numbers at index I to be the number at the previous index. So effectively here, 1 becomes 12, 14 becomes 1, and 7 becomes 14. So we're rotating the numbers to the right. So otherwise, if we're at the first number in the array, we set that equal to the last number. So we have temp numbers at index I is equal to numbers at the final index in the array. So we have numbers.length minus 1. And now we can have another for loop to copy all those numbers from the temporary array to our array that we pass in as a formal parameter. So we have the number at index I being equal to the number in our temporary numbers array at index I. So we're just doing a copy. So the array that we pass in here is passed in by reference. So therefore, if we call our method to rotate right and pass in our number array, so remember that this here is a reference to the array that's passed in. So this array will be modified directly. So if we run our program, we can see that our rotated array is output to the screen. So try to improve this algorithm and also rewrite it to rotate the elements left. And if you want me to go through a particular algorithm, feel free to post it in the comments.